it's Janixa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the nail polishes that I wore in the month of May 2022. It's crazy to me that it's already June. I feel like we just started it this year and all of a sudden it's June. I can't believe how fast time goes. I probably say this in every video, but it's just the truth. I just can't believe how quickly we get through these months. I have 14 manicures to share with you this month, so let's go ahead and get into it. The very first polish that I wore in the month of May was from Color Club, and this one is called Cold Metal. And as you can see from the picture that's on the screen right now, the bottle caps were black and the logo is different. So this is an older Color Club. I can't remember exactly the year, but it's an older one, and honestly, I really loved it. I found them at Head to Toe Beauty, and I found actually the entire collection there, and I just really enjoyed it. I had to have them. They were like these metallic-y foil finishes, and I am absolutely obsessed with foil finish polishes. I always have been. So when I was browsing Head to Toe Beauty's polish, I had to buy these. I had to, and this did not disappoint. And this one has the skinny brush because it's an older bottle. So I was kind of like, oh, you know, because I'm not a big fan of the skinny brushes. That's very well known. But it actually performed really well with the skinny brush. I only needed 2 coats, and it was just such a beautiful color. I really enjoyed this manicure. Next up, I wore an indie polish, and this one is from Dimali. It's called Sea of Lies. And then I went ahead and I put a Flash Diamond Dust topper from Fun Lacquer. This is one of those reflective toppers, and ooh, I really love this combination. They look so beautiful together. Dimali's polishes, I feel like, are kind of underrated. We don't hear about them as much as we do other indie brands, and I don't know why, because their stuff is really good. Anything that I've tried from them is really good. This one is another one that's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we need to talk about Dimali a little more. The next nail polish that I wore is China Glazes Arctic Confetti, and of course I had to wear this one. It was one of my favorites from the Dippin' Dots collection, and I could not wait to get it on my nails, so I wore it immediately after I finished swatching the collection, and I absolutely loved it. It was so beautiful. This collection should be more widely available this month now in June, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it if you don't have it already, because it's beautiful. Next up, I wore China Glaze's Tropic Like It's Hot from their 2021 summer collection, and that is a neon that I absolutely adore. China Glaze does neon so well. I feel like China Glaze and Orly have the best neons out of any mainstream brand, and I just love this one. It has a good formula. You do need 3 coats, especially if your nails are on the longer side, but I'm okay with that to get this beautiful color. Next up, I wore Holo Taco's Sparkling Water, and I really enjoyed this one. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of it outside. I don't know why. I was outside when I wore this polish. I just didn't get a picture of it, but oh, it's got so much holo. It's like right in your face. It's one of the first ones that I've tried from the Pastel Rainbow collection, and if you've seen a previous video of mine, you know that that collection was a little bit controversial for me because I felt like it was not a pastel collection, a pastel holo collection. But anyway, this nail polish, Sparkling Water, really did redeem this collection for me. It was a beautiful polish, and I can't wait to wear the other polishes in that collection. Next up, I did some rare nail art. I used Essie Expressie's Express to Impress, and I used Color Club's nail art stripers to create some cute daisies on my nails. I don't know, I just wanted something different. I wanted to do something different, and I really enjoyed this manicure. But I am a perfectionist, unfortunately, and that meant that I redid my nails maybe 4 times because the daisies weren't coming out just right. And even, you know, even with this final product, I still wasn't completely happy. I don't know. I want perfection sometimes, even when I know that it's not really attainable for somebody that doesn't do nail art all the time. Like, I'm not going to be really, really good at it when I really don't do nail art very often. But I'm trying to change that. I did buy not China Glaze, Color Club nail stripers, and I really like them. They're very, very opaque. They're very easy to use. So I want to try to, you know, get into nail art a little bit more and just see what I can create. Next up, I wore a polish from the brand Kokie. This one is green Kokie, and it's called Troublemaker. It's a really gorgeous polish. I did enjoy it, but I ended up needing 3 coats because on the second coat, I could still see my nail line and it just didn't look right to me. So I needed 3 coats, and then the very next day it was chipping. Like, I know that polish chips. Nail polish is paint and paint chips, but for me, nail polish usually lasts at least 2 to 3 days, and I had chipping the very next day with this one. So for me, right away, that's a sign that whatever chemicals, you know, are used in this brand, they just don't mesh with my body chemistry. And that's okay, because not every single brand, you know, is gonna mesh with my body chemistry. We all have different, you know, chemistry, and there's just some brands that don't work for all of us. And unfortunately, this one was one of them for me. So I did go ahead and post it on my D-stash for like $3. I think it's still up there. At the same time that I did the Kokie manicure, I put on a fresh pedicure, and I did painted polishes. I'm trying to remember it when I have the notebook right here. Stamped in Lilac. Ooh, I love that. 1 coat, super easy. It's for the toes. I actually do not enjoy doing my toes because, you know, I'm kind of chubby, and, you know, just trying to bend down, it just is not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all. So a 1 coat polish for my toes is perfect, and I love this color. I kind of want to start collecting all of painted polishes, stamped in polishes, you know. They are good for stamping. That's why they're all called stamped in. And they're just super, super opaque in case you just want to paint your nails with them. Next up, I wore Sinful Colors Limelight. And like I've said before, this shouldn't be called Limelight. It should be called kiwi something because it looks exactly like a kiwi. This was my favorite from this collection, the Fresh Squeeze collection. I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it as a full manicure. It's a beautiful, beautiful polish. Again, these should actually start popping up in Target stores at any time now. They're online right now, and I really recommend the collection. They are just absolutely gorgeous. Next up, I wore Zoya Darcy, and I don't know what it is with yellows and me anymore, you guys. I used to really love yellows, and I remember specifically Kale Polish's Tropicana was my favorite yellow, and now I just feel like they don't look good on me. I don't know what is wrong with me, and it just makes me sad because I really love yellow, but I don't know. This one did not mesh with me. I think I took it off the very next day because I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. You know how sometimes you just aren't vibing with a color, so you just have to take it off? That's how I felt about this polish. There was nothing wrong with the formula. It had a beautiful formula. It functioned really, really, really well. It just, I don't know. It wasn't vibing with me. Next up, I wore Essie's Sibu Play. I think that's how you say it. I actually had never worn that one before, and it's an absolutely stunning polish. I really, really enjoyed it. These metallic-y foil polishes, they're some of my absolute favorites. Actually, I think that's like the very first finish that I really, really fell in. Yes, it was. Very first finish I really fell in love with, and the very first finish that got me into nail polish, because the polishes that got me into nail polish were Essie's Rust Worthy and Sweater Weather from the 2019 fall collection. So yeah, wow. So I go way back with my love for metallics and foils, and this one was one of them that I absolutely loved. So all right, just 2 more manicures left. Next up, I wore Cirque Colors Pyro, and oh my goodness, you need this polish. Now pause the video, go buy Pyro, come back and finish watching the video. This polish is so stunning. I could not stop looking at my hands. I was at a family function and I was like this the entire time, just looking at my nails, and oh my goodness, I loved it. It is absolutely stunning, and that's a lot coming from me. I'm not a big red polish fan, so that really is a big deal that I liked it as much as I do. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The formula was great. I'm so glad Cirque decided to use wide brushes for this collection, because applying a neon with a wide brush, it's perfect. And the very last manicure that I wore in the month of May, the one that is currently still on my nails, is from What's Up Nails, and it's called Peridot, or Peridot, however you want to say it. This one, again, was one of the standouts for me in the Geodes collection. When I swatched it, I knew I had to get it on my nails right away, and it's really beautiful, sparkles in all kinds of lighting. The formula is amazing. I really enjoyed this polish too. Alright guys, that's it. Those are all the nail polishes that I wore in the month of May 2022. Let me know in the comments down below what polishes you wore in the month of May, which ones were your absolute favorites, and which one were you not feeling like me and Zoya Darcy. Let's discuss it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!